Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, welcome here, race fans. We're here tonight at Kentucky Speedway for the WSCRL. I'm gonna get it right here. Stars and Stripes, presented by Butt Kicker Grid Finder and Next Level Racing. Got a qualifying here in Kentucky. Not the Kentucky Derby, but we definitely got some horsepower here.
Oh, no horses tonight? I mean, like 1 horsepower, more like 600 horsepower here tonight?
That's right.
Or whatever these cars have.
Trying to get our pole award out here. Who's going to get it? That would be the Sim Racing Peripherals online store pole award. Right now, Aaron Smith's the man who's got it. Before we get started, let's do a special greeting from a guy here. Gonna let us know what we got. Give us a few seconds, folks, and check this out.
Hey everybody, I'm Rutledge Wood from NASCAR on NBC, and you're watching World of Stock Car Racing League. Enjoy!
There you go. Man himself introducing us into what we got going on tonight, what league we're here at. Kentucky wise. So, I know we were talking a little bit earlier here, Corey, about Kentucky. This is the old track. And it looks like Aaron Smith is going to be the man that's going to win that Sim Racing Peripherals Pole Award tonight. Go over and check out Sim Racing Peripherals online store. But we were talking about Kentucky. This is the older style track now. They got a newer repave that they did on iRacing, obviously in real life too. This track can eat some tires up. Something these guys are going to have to worry about here tonight.
Yeah, Joe, this place it's like a cheese grater. It will grade those tires, and about 2 laps into a run, you're going to be screaming for new ones.
Yeah, and I like this place. Kind of I don't know. It's nostalgia to me. It's the first track I won on iRacing. Here it's in the trucks. And yet I can tell you, I ran a multitude of races that week. Finished a lot of second, thirds, and up top fives, and finally won. And it's unique how this place runs, because after a while, it's almost turn 1 and 2 is like Michigan. You go into it, you're going to eventually come off the bottom and be one groove up. But they're coming out of turn 2. You got to be careful. That truck can either get really sideways, or you can go right into the wall.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep your momentum up all the way around here in order to run up front.
When's the last time you run here?
When did they repave this place?
That's 2020. Well, that's when iRacing redid it. I don't know in real life when they really did the repave.
I don't know, like 2018 maybe?
Okay, all right. You ever won here on iRacing?
I've lost races here on final restarts. Not
What's up, Alex? What's up, Jerry? Jerry West out there. Check him out. There's Alex. Quick mile and a half. Yeah, you know, that's another thing me and Corey was talking about. Mile and a half, but yet this place just does not look like a mile and a half. If you kind of look at it, I mean, I know it's a big place, but it's just, I guess it's because it's a little flatter than normal.
Yeah, it is a little bit flatter than I typically see out of these mile and a halves. And actually, you know what, Joe? This is our first mile and a half of the season.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So, first mile and a half for these boys.
You the man out there, Jerry. Now, I got to give it to you, man. What's going on? Y'all don't know who Jerry is. Y'all need to check him out. Jay Weezy. That's what they call him. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let me know who your favorite drivers are. We're getting set here to go green flag racing. Under the lights here at Kentucky, this place will get slick real fast, real quick, like.
Real slick, real fast.
That's
the
right.
name of the game. Base car in. Aaron Smith and the number 70 yellow car. Gonna lead them to the green here.
Green flag, green flag.
They're off. Off to the races.
Green flag. Now, you're right, kind of a wider style track here. You can, at first, fan out, get 3 wide, and there you go. You already saw a little bit of wiggly up front. Alan Wentz, looks like, I think that was maybe Joshua McWhorter. I don't know how to say his last name. We'll say Joshua Mick. We'll go with that. 22 machine is what it was. Look at 3 wide back here, though. You can do that for a little bit till the tires start giving out.
Yeah, you can definitely run about 3 wide on lap 1, that's for sure, when everybody's trying to get through the gears and not spinning the tires.
Absolutely. Look at that critter hanging on to 8th place. Got Ferris right there in 9th. Who was it that Mike told me how to say their name in the Discord. I'm looking for right now. What it calls.
Up front here, Nicholas Fuller in the number 4 challenging Aaron Smith for the lead down turn number 1. He'll clear Aaron Smith, and here comes the 32. That's Joseph McWhorter looking on the inside to capitalize on the move. They're going to be door to door down the back chute. McWhorter on the inside of the 70 car of Aaron Smith. Will he get it clear? He will. Joseph McWhorter up to 2nd. Here comes Alan Wilson now in the number 79. That red and white car. He's looking underneath of Aaron Smith. Good battle up front here. Top 5 almost all under a blanket. First place is Nicholas Fuller. Pretty much got a good gap over 2nd of McWhorter. McWhorter trying to catch him though.
Found it. I got it. Bobby Patrica.
It is Patrica.
I've been saying Patricia, but it's Patrica. He's back in 24.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, I did. Oh, you knew he was in 24?
Well, I didn't know he was a 24.
Yeah. Shaughnessy right now doing a pass. And he's from Greenville, South Carolina.
That was a little slidey, right?
He did.
Out of Brian Underwood.
Made that pass look pretty good. Right behind him, you got Shoemaker. And he's making shoes out here. Got some fast ones up underneath him right now. What's up, Brian?
Look at all the different grooves everybody's trying to use here, Joe.
And
you got guys.
They can do that right now.
High side and low side, and middle groove, and everywhere in between.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they could do that right now. Nick says, "Go, Don Francesco." There, I got his name right. Yeah, you can do that early, but I'm gonna tell you, you're tearing those tires up doing it. And eventually, this track, if it gets a long green flag run, it will go single file now. And once it does that, then you're gonna start seeing guys better on the long run, and they'll make those little passes one at a time. It's not one of these side-by-side two-groove style tracks.
Yeah, not very much. Well, you see them too wide unless they're making a pass or somebody gets real squirrely out of a corner and loses some momentum.
Now, you know, I've never seen anybody not go too wide without making a pass. I've never seen a single foul pass. Just saying.
I've made a single foul pass
If they
before.
do that, hey, let me know. Hey, we got a new leader, Joseph. Look at that. We powered that thing up underneath and made a move.
Yes, he did. And
Got to give Corey a hard time.
oh my God. You know, I've done a single foul pass before. It's called just send it.
You just made the pass.
Yeah, exactly. If I hit
There
the
you go.
guy, I hit the guy.
That's good. I'll tell you, under the lights, Kentucky style here. It's a good looking car. Rob Hamp pass right there. Like
Yeah,
go
number
back to
24.
Jeff Gordon days.
Yeah, get the what was that one called? I think it was like a.
Got 50th anniversary on the top.
It is a 50th anniversary of DuPont or NASCAR. Something. DuPont, NASCAR, both.
Yeah. True. A lot of nice paint jobs out here tonight. I gotta give credit. I like that Mobile One though. Now that's up there, Tristan Ferris. I like that paint scheme, the blue and the white. Kind of cool.
Yeah, get the Kentucky basketball logo on there, UK. That makes sense. We're in Kentucky.
A Mobile One on the side.
It's got Mobile One on the side, but we got Kentucky basketball on the hood.
Oh, okay.
That's
Grizzly bear on the side of it.
That's more like a leopard, not a leopard.
We got a clown car out there in the 00, Nick Bobby. Got the clown machine.
Ah, it's the laughing clown off of Ricky Bobby.
Oh, okay. Watching from New Zealand. Man, I hear you, Nick. Awesome, man. What time is it in New Zealand? I gotta hear this one. Wow.
It's pretty late over here, Judd. 10:45 p.m.
That's
at
what I'm
night.
saying. Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock p.m. It's got to be New Zealand. It's got to be an evening time there. I know he's pulling for Don Francesco, who has always got that Miller time machine out there, so he's definitely in the highlight. Don Francesco. Get it right. That's it. Ron Hatt.
Yeah, Rob seemed to smack the wall there a lap or so ago.
We'll go back on replay and check it out. He was up front too, by himself. And that's what I'm talking about. This track, You see how much that car pushes up into the turns? This track can fool you. You think you've got a handle on it. The car feels good. You go off. He's going off in turn 1 and 2 right here. And he's got that one groove up. Perfect entry now, but coming out of 2, and there's what I was talking about. Boom. Slided right up into the wall, and then it just sent him hard to the inside.
Yes, it did.
Hit right now. Still up front. Got 2x2 racing happening. You got Wilson and Smith.
How do you say the Wilson thing? Because I don't think my boys can do it. There you go.
Wilson! 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 Oh, Wilson!
Boy.
It's 4:45 p.m. Sunday afternoon. Wow, I hear you. That was awesome. You're well over 12 hours ahead of me. Wow.
Yeah, it comes out to
My math ain't that fast.
18 hours?
That's a lot. Good battle going on here for third and second.
Yeah, real good battle for second.
Was that Doran, Wilson, Fuller?
Yeah, Fuller up top in the Ford, Doran in the 29 Goodwrench car, Wilson there in the red, white, and black number 79. And here comes Aaron Smith, who started on the pole. He's making his way up to the battle for his top two.
Yeah, remember he's Mr. Hollywood. He won here at Las Vegas in the league a couple weeks ago. Hollywood, South Carolina. Never knew there was a Hollywood, South Carolina. I'm from NC. Never knew there was a Hollywood down there. But man, went to Hollywood and won here in the race.
It was
from Hollywood and won in Hollywood.
Except it was a different Hollywood, and not the Hollywood he's from.
Right.
He said Vegas, it's Auto Club.
What's up, Lightspeed? How you doing? Yeah, listen, it's an old Jeff Gordon paint scheme. Just not familiar with which one is. Probably way back 50 series. So. Good race up here so far, around third, fourth, but good sponsors here tonight, Corey.
Yes, we do. All this wouldn't be possible without Next Level Racing. You got to take your racing to the next level, as well as Grid Finder. You got to find your place on the grid. And Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing. And that's what these drivers are feeling if they're running the Butt Kicker with all the bumps.
Absolutely. Talk about Next Level. Check those guys out if you want some good peripheral for sim racing. Good sim racing rigs. They make some top-notch stuff, too. It's a good battle going on up here around second place so far. Nobody can get an edge except for Joshua Mick out front. But, man, right now, they are trailing at almost 3 wide.
They're fixing to be 3 wide here in about a moment. Wilson edges out ahead right there at the line. Smith and door to door down in turn number 1. I mean, they're just breathing over each other's noses and back ends. And here comes Jordan Hand into the picture.
Absolutely. Everybody's closing up. Now as you're getting to the point of where guys are better on the long run and a little bit of a looser style car, because these tires are going to start, start falling off a little bit. You see the car start pushing up the track. You got to back the turn up. Now you're going to start to see who's good at driving a looser style machine. And I see you said out there, go number 2. Got a fan club for Don Francesco.
Yeah, nice. A little fan club for the Miller Lite car.
Yeah.
He's up to 15.
There's good battles all the way throughout the field here. And you got that battle going on up front. And you got some going on around about 15th, 13th place. Good solid stuff going throughout the field so far.
Yes, it is. I'm just more intrigued on the battle up front, man. Aaron Smith, Wilson, they aren't leaving any room for each other. And they've got him back into McWhorter here. Wilson to the inside of McWhorter. This is for the top spot.
Doran's got a good front row seat to all of it there in front of him.
Jordan Hand has a
Folks
good
had a sneeze.
front row seat.
But the meantime, in all of this, our leader, Doran, right now has got Fuller and Shaughnessy right there with him. But in the meantime, Joshua Mick out front has not been able to move away from these guys. He's maintained right where he is, maybe like a car length, 2 car lengths back, but it's still anybody's ball game for that second or third. But here comes Smith. He's going to hammer down the back end of the lead.
Yeah, and Smith is one of your drivers that he really likes these long green flag runs, Joe. He's capitalized on them. He capitalized it at Auto Club, where he got a win at earlier in the season. I mean, this is where he plays good at, on these bumpy tracks on the long runs.
And you're right there, Lightspeed. I really, you back your turns up here because, and you will the longer the run goes. It's just one of these momentum style tracks. You really got to let the car, truck, or whatever you're in kind of coast into the turn before you get back into the throttle. Really like momentum tracks. We got a battle for the lead. Here comes Smith.
Smith down on the bottom there in that yellow car, looking to make a pass on Mick Warder. He's at least going to be door to door down the back chute. Here comes Jordan Hand. A lot of momentum. He'll get to the outside of Smith. Almost a 3-car battle right there for the top spot.
Yeah, he's going to close in on the back end of Smith, see what he can do. Can't go really anywhere. He could take it 3 wide, but that'll throw his entry off going into turn 1. You got no dirt racing tonight, Jerry? Alex, I'm surprised you're up, man. You need to be out there with that young lady of yours. Corey ain't got no women. That's why he's up here with me.
Well, would you look at that, Joe? Jordan Hand went from 3rd to 1st right there on one corner. Basically, give the top spot to Jordan Hand in that number 8 Cobalt Lowe's car.
He was back there watching that battle, and he said, guys, if none of you going to make the move, I'm going to come up here and do it.
I mean, basically, that's what he did.
Ooh, Wilson in the wall a little bit.
Yeah, a little wall tap action there.
Yep.
Wow,
Doran, Shaughnessy and company, maybe Ferris to get right up underneath him. Back here to Nicky Bobby. Still like this. It 00 on the thing. Looks like 2 eyeballs. Funny look.
I mean, it is laughing clowns. So.
I like it. Basket. Back here 14. Fulham. Don Fresco back here also. Woobray. Hope I said it right.
Woobray.
Woobray.
Yeah, Woobray. And the M&M stuff.
And Squares. I always want to say Squirrels from Squares. Nicholas Post back here. We got Bustle. Now, Bustle, there's another name, man, we used to seeing up front. Just way off the pace here tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to see.
Yeah, I mean, we're used to seeing him up here. He's way back here at 21st, but hey, go back up front, man. Look at this battle around 6th, 7th place spot. I mean, it's a traffic jam. They're 3 wide.
Yeah, it's a mess out there, and not to mention you got the lap car, Rob Hamp, who's 7 laps down after an unfortunate meeting with the outside wall about 10 laps into the race.
It's good racing all throughout the field right here. It's a Hand out front, Smith in 2nd. Got Mick there in 3rd. Shaughnessy, 4th. Duran hanging on to the 5th place spot, but he's got the Ferris and company there. It's a 2x2 race.
You got Shaughnessy right there. He's trying to look on McWhorter for that top 3 spot. McWhorter had the momentum out of turn 4. Just got to get that momentum, man. That's the key. Here comes Rob Hamp, 7 laps down. Well, a little bit. I mean, that's like maybe 7-lap newer tires. It is 7-lap newer tires.
I don't know who's got the
That just
advantage
is
up here, you know?
I don't think anybody really has an advantage.
Not right now. I mean, it's pretty dead heat. I mean, except for Hand. Hand's been able to walk away.
Yeah, and that's the first time I've seen a driver get up front here and kind of walk away a little bit. I mean, not quite as much as you typically see at a 1.5 miles, but
Absolutely.
right now, a second ahead of Aaron Smith. That's our biggest gap we've seen all night, at least.
Yeah, solid run for him right now. Been a good run here tonight under the lights here for our WOSCRL Stars and Stripes, presented by Button Kicker, Grid Finder, and Next Level Racing. I tell you, if you're not checked out the Button Kicker, check them out. Also, you can get 20% off with a promo code WOSCRL. Go to buttonkicker.com and feel what you're missing right now. You're not missing a lot because these guys are definitely hammered down up front racing.
Yes, they are. I mean, they've swapped positions about, seems every lap, whether it's for 4, for 10, for whatever you have.
Absolutely. I don't know who's going to be able to get any position. I mean, I wasn't kind of expecting this kind of passing going on at this track because normally this can be a tougher place to pass. Again, you go back off of once the tires, I mean, we've been on a pretty good long green flag run. The tires can wear out, so you start to see guys a little bit better on slicker tires. But these guys look pretty dead even right now.
Oh, a little sideways out of Tristan Ferris out of turn 2. That could have gotten worse than it was right there.
Very easy to do in these cars.
Yes, it is. Loses traction out of the rear tires and get a little squirrely. And I mean, they're just breathing on McWhorter for the top 3 here. They're fixing to think about 4 wide any moment, and I don't have 4 wide's the best of ideas.
Probably could do it here. It's wide enough, but I'm like you. I don't think this track would be able to hold it very long.
I don't think they could hold it 4 wide, but I'm not going to put it past them. They can probably hold it 3.
True. Shaughnessy right now is the man hanging on the 3rd, but he's got Mick right there with Ferris, Wilson, Doran. I mean, it's a tailgate party. Meanwhile, Jordan Hand is the man out front. He's walking away. He's got a solid 1.5 second lead over Smith, who has about a about a 2 second lead over this pack that's battling it out back here.
Yeah, I mean, just your top 2 gapped the field a little bit more than the rest of the night has gone. This battle for the top 3, though, I mean, this is something else, and they're
10.
almost 3 wide. They were almost 3 wide.
Yeah, Doc, you're right. It's a tire killer out here, and right now these guys are. Luckily, they're not out here killing each other. I mean, they outstanding job of racing each other like they are. It's very easy to get into someone or lose the car.
I don't think anybody's going to get into anybody. If somebody's going to wreck, it's going to be because they lost traction in the rear tires and it kicks out on them.
They're doing a good job so far.
I mean, yeah. And look at this. Brian Underwood in that number 77. We haven't seen him up here in the top 6 all night long. He's finding himself up there.
Yep. Pit stops. When's it going to be? Shoemaker's the first one coming on pit road. Be interesting to see when we're going to have pit stops here. What do y'all think out there in the chat? When we're going to see these pit stops?
I'd say soon. I don't know what happened, but Alan Wilson out of turn 2 the last lap, he kind of checked up a whole bunch, and I mean, he just lost this pack a little bit.
That's what I was talking about. This track's it is a momentum track. You can lose a lot of positions by, cracking the throttle, letting off the throttle. I mean, obviously you got to let off the throttle, go a little bit of brake, going into the turns and whatnot here, but you can lose some position. Look at Ferris, boy. He's got that bumper right up under the back end of Underwood.
And you got to be careful about that. If you touch a guy, he's the nose to back bumper doesn't really quite like to square up like they do on other kind of NASCAR style of cars.
Nah.
And it will actually lift the back end of the car in front of you up. It's like a scoop. It's like an ice cream scoop. Except it ain't gonna be a chilly night.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna get no whipped cream with it. Smith, the first one on pit road. Okay, second man on pit road up top here, so one of the first leaders on pit road. Kind of give us an idea when pit stops are going to be then. Looks like they might split this thing in two.
Well, I mean, at the 40, that would put Smith at coming in 80 and 120 and then running 30 at the end.
Yeah. And I always say this, with the first pit stop, it's kind of just, I don't know, misleading, so to speak. These guys might come in, Shaughnessy's on, they might come in early, and then the second one, they stay out a lot later. Because they're going to have to stay out. Well, I would think that somebody would try to do 50 and 50.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the ideal strategy. Try to just split this into two-stop race, 50 and 100, and run around to the end. That would be.
And might be able to do it because he's got that huge lead. He could be able to save some fuel and probably right now stretch it.
Oh, bustle right there up in the wall.
He's not having a night. He won't.
No, he is not.
These guys back here still in about 4th, 5th place spots, still battling each other.
Yeah, they've kind of separated themselves a little bit, just a hair.
Mostly your tires right there. The Bosket and Bobby back there in 12th, 13th place spot got a battle on.
Shoemaker trying to make his way back onto the lead lap. A little contact between Shoemaker and Foskett right there. Not sure that was intentional.
Nah, probably not. And new tires versus old tires.
Let's compare that. I mean, let's go to Aaron Smith. This lap, he's a little bit in traffic, but he ran a 33.53 compared to Jordan Hand out front, a 34.1.
Now he just ran well, Shaughnessy ran a 32.80. So it's a solid almost 2 seconds. Not quite.
Almost a good
That just
2
shows
seconds.
you this place tears through some tires. The drop off is so huge. They did go pretty long distance. And from right now, what I'm seeing, yeah, Hand's going to play the 50 lap Hand right now. He might as well. He's been out there for what, 46, 47.
I mean, yeah, we're coming over to 47 as he comes around the front stretch here. So, I mean, right now he's pretty much dug himself into doing the 50-50.
Well, 15 cars still out there yet to pit. That would be 14. Pearson's coming in, and I think most of these guys are on the strategy of 50-51 right now. And I don't think that's unheard of, because if I'm not mistaken, they do run 3/4 here.
Yeah, they do run 75% fuel load, so
They should be able to make the 50 lap one.
They should pretty easily. I don't really.
Tires is the one thing that I am surprised at how well they're handling these cars, because tires would be the one thing I would think would give up easily on this track.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected a little bit more sliding out of these cars tonight than I'm saying, but I mean, all these drivers, they're just doing a whale of a job not really kicking it sideways.
Yeah. 2 laps to go till we get to that 50 mark. And like I say, the top 11 right now have yet to pit. They're here for the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes, presented by Butt Kicker, Grid Finance, and Next Level. Good solid race so far. Going through a few green flag stops. And the one thing about Hand up here, I mean, he's got a 6-second lead. He could give up some time to actually, you know, save some fuel if he wanted to go to lap 51, 50. It looks like he's coming in now, so he pulled it to lap 50.
Yeah, he's bringing her in when he crosses that line down pit road. It'll take over to lap 50. That seems to be his strategy. We'll see how that.
He's bringing the field in with him too. So we know they can go 50 laps. So who can go a little bit further? Maybe 51, 52. If he's playing this strategy of one more stop, he can do it again. Maybe go to lap 101, 102. Obviously, if there's no cautions or anything. 101 maybe would be the ideal, and that way take it 49 if there is a green-white checker. Because what we just saw right here, Doran.
Oh, there's real spoilers.
Doran was able to take it to 51, or to actually lap 50, and I don't know who that's behind him. Looks like Ferris was bringing the cone down with him on pit road.
He wanted to bring a friend down.
He did.
Oh, okay. Good thing we go 3 cars on.
Man, that would have been contact. Man was trying to hand him a Miller, wasn't it? Oh, and man, you want to talk about messing up on pit road. That little bit of backing up right there, that's a killer.
Yeah, that's I mean, I
talk
know it didn't
about
look
mental
like
mistakes. You know, Corey, I talk about mental mistakes a lot. And usually on pit road, that's where they happen. Stuff like that right there.
Yeah, I know that didn't look like much to the fans out there, but that is pretty costly, and that can cost you a good half a second at least just on that.
Now, we talk about in racing. I mean, racing is made up of thousands, tenths, and seconds and hundreds, you know, folks. So, I mean, any little bit, I mean, you know, everybody talking, I thought it might only be 100, might only be 1,000. In racing, that is huge. I mean, so definitely don't want to give up those kind of times anywhere on the track.
I mean, I've lost races by 1/10 of a second just because I make that little mistake, whether it be in the pits or out on the track trying to get around a lap car, or even just a pass on a car that's a little slower.
When I drag raced in real life, I've lost races by 1/1000th of a second, and I've won them by 1/1000th of a second. Let me tell you, that's close. Very. I mean, you pretty much need camera angle to figure that one out. So lucky for the beam to be able to do it, but yeah, wow.
Oh, looks like pit stops are over. First green flag pits in the books. Here.
We'll see if Hand right now
Aaron
can
Smith.
run down Smith and Shaughnessy. Remember, they pitted on lap 40 and 41. Hand pitted on 49. He's got there's 11-second gap between him and Smith. So let's see. Right now he ran a 32.89, 33.31. Fall off's not too bad. I mean, the more Smith goes, the more it will fall off. So we'll see how long it takes Hand to catch these guys. And that might be the thing to look at here at the end of the race. Although Smith now is on a way different pit strategy. I mean, he's going to have to come in here like what, maybe lap 85, maybe I'm going to say at the latest. He still probably won't be able to make it all the way.
I mean, yes. I mean, nah, I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be interesting because, you know, you got Hand who went 49, Underwood 49, 49 for Mick. The only one who went 50 was a Foskett and Doran. Those two, and then Critter went 50. So they're obviously on the pit strategy of let's go one more time. Granted, there's no cautions, and there's no green-white check.
I mean, pretty much, if there's a green white checkers, those guys will be in trouble in terms of fuel.
Mm-hmm.
That is if they can't make it more than 51. Or 50 or whatever.
Could have went one more lap. Well, obviously he could because Doran went one more lap. So I don't know if Doran would have went one more lap. Would he run out? You know, if I had to gamble with the last lap and I was a little bit unsure whether or not I crossed the start-finish line and wanted to go, I mean, hey, look. I mean, I'm going for it.
I mean, if you get to the white flag and you're like half a tank out, I mean,
pray, man, that thing makes it on fumes.
Yeah.
Or you've got a far enough lead that if it runs out coming out of 4, it can coast it across the line. We've seen that too.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a time or two. I've been in that position of having to coast it to the finish line. You say, come on, old Betsy, let's get to the finish line.
I've done some races before, guys that lead out there, come out of 4, run out, and then just lose the race. And I'm like, really? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the more heartbreaking kind of losses.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, even more of a painful loss because we are on a virtual world. Come out of turn 4, you got the lead, and then your car disconnect. I've seen that.
I've never seen it. I've never had it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. You want to talk about?
I mean, if that happened to me, I'd probably quit for like a month. But right now, Aaron Smith in that yellow banana-looking car. It's the Banana Mobile out of Hollywood. Out front, man. It's a good, solid second lead over Lawrence Shaughnessy.
Yeah, no doubt. Smith's still out front leading this one, and Hand right now has chopped into that lead a little bit, but I don't know. Those two guys up front can get this huge of a lead again at the end of this race. They might have the right strategy. I just don't think they can make it all the way on fuel.
Yeah, I'm not sure on their strategy. I like Hand's strategy, but I think Aaron Smith's and Lawrence Shaughnessy's strategy is the more safer route, where they should be expected about lap 80, maybe even stretch it to 85 if they really want to. And then
if they can get far enough ahead, you know, they probably could do a, you know, splash and go or something, and not worry about tires. If they can get far enough, because I mean, right now Smith is holding an 8-second gap over Hand, and the lap times are 32.25 to 63. So it's not that much difference. So even though Hand's catching him, he's not catching him at a huge rate.
I mean, yeah, I mean, this is a new 9-lap newer tires. I figured he'd maybe catch him a little bit quicker than he's doing right now. I mean, right now, as he crosses the line, he's about 7.7 seconds behind Smith.
Absolutely.
With about 15 laps on those tires right now, compared to the 20, or the 25.
Absolutely, it's a solid, good race here so far tonight. Guys here, the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes League here, Butt Kicker, Grid Finder, and Next Level Racing coming on board, sponsoring us here tonight.
Let's not forget Future Designs, the builder's choice.
We get those guys coming on board too.
Yeah.
a lot of great sponsors here, man. I appreciate them all. Appreciate everybody out there watching.
So far, been caution free too, man.
So, Ubre, is that what you said?
It's Hubre.
Ubre.
But close.
Good. He'll correct us.
He'll correct us.
I say it's Corey's fault. Wasn't doing homework.
Well, he hasn't told me anything else. If he doesn't say otherwise, it's correct.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we got 14 cars on the lead lap right now, though.
Yeah, Nicky Bobby, the last car on the lead lap.
I want to say Ricky Bobby.
I think I don't think he would mind being called Ricky Bobby. I think he was talking about something where he prefers to be called Ricky Bobby.
Bobby!
So Ricky Bobby out there, he want to go fast.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake. No, Cal McNaughton or whatever he was. His name was.
I don't remember him.
I forget the last name. It was Ricky Bobby's teammate.
Yeah, it was his teammate. I forgot his name.
His first name was Cal. I forget his last name. I think it was like McNaughton or whatever. I'm sure somebody out there in the chat will correct me.
Right now it's all Aaron Smith, though, out front. Shaughnessy is in second, Hand hanging on the third, Underwood up in the fourth. Joshua Mick right there in the fifth place spot. Doran sixth, Fuller seventh. Ben Shelton quietly hanging on there in eighth place. Ferris up in ninth. And Shoemaker rounds the top 10.
Yeah, some of your biggest movers of Bryce Shoemaker and Benjamin Shelton, they've moved up 10 spots each.
Yeah,
Shelton got
the gun car out there.
13. Yeah.
Look at some of the paint jobs here. See what some of these guys got. I like that Shoemaker. I like the paint scheme.
He's been running that custom paints and die-cast paint scheme all season long.
He sent me a message about that. I need to check him out on Facebook. I'm wondering if it's like they actually do die-cast with your own logos and stuff on it and whatnot.
I think they do, Joe. I mean, we could get you a OSR network.
I would like to get. That would be. Here's what I would like to do. I'd like to get a top field dragster Mustang.
Oh man.
With my logos.
Okay, whatever you want. Top field, Xfinity.
I ain't say top field. I say funny.
Okay, funny car. Funny.
Oh, Mustang. That'd be Mustang.
Okay. A Mustang funny car.
Right.
With the OSR Network logo on it.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it there, folks. And that's what you can get Joe for Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't afford it, so.
I can't either. Check it out. There's a polar bear machine. Fulham has.
Yeah.
Pearson right up underneath him with the green machine. He's got dogs on his.
Got Pitbull on that one. Pitbull Motorsports.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Sweet dog.
Aw.
And the M&M's back there, and then Bobby, he's got the googly-eyed clown machine out there. Who's that up on the inside of him? Foskett. He's got the buckle down.
Cactus pants.
Cactus pants. What is that? What is cactus pants?
I don't know. Probably some weird brand of jeans, if I had to guess.
Cal Nonnington Jr. was the name. Okay, appreciate that, man. Then we got, there's old Don, the Miller High Life machine. squares. He's got this the Coolney Motorsport.
Kootenai E-Motorsport.
Okay. Got a squirrel on the hood.
He does have a squirrel on the hood.
Yeah. Well, and see, I told you, man, I had to be relation somehow, because his last name is almost spelled close to squirrel, but it's square.
All right, I guess his new nickname is the Squirrel.
Hey, fast squirrel, man, I tell you what. Let's see, Post out here. He's got Trex on his. And, Trika. Corsair, we know what that is. That's a memory company.
I think they make
Bustle.
four.
Bustle not having the night he wants, but back here in that Napa know-how machine right now, he'd like to know how to get up front. Ritter?
Crider.
Right, my bad. Got the back to Blue Boys. And Hamp. You saw his, got that throwback to Jeff Gordon. Gun on pit road with a tore up Best Buy. I don't think Best Buy is going to be able to put that thing back together.
Oh my. Yeah, that
Happened to him.
yeah,
Didn't get a caution.
I don't know.
If we can go back and find out what in the world happened to him. He hit the wall hard somewhere.
Somewhere there's a
I
front clip sitting on the track.
let's see. Who was that? Gun? Give us a second here, folks. We're going to see if we can fly back through here and see if I can see where he went off the track. I never saw it.
I've never seen it.
I never seen him go off the track. Even he says he was in the pit. Find it before me, let me know. Trying to find out what happened to Gun here. I mean, we're going through the field looking at paint jobs, and all of a sudden came up here on him, and well, it looks like somebody tore his computer up on Best Buy. So,
Found it.
yeah, all right.
9 laps ago.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's go back on the replay here and see what happened. This is Joshua Gunn. Range, it didn't give me an indication if he hit the wall or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So
It was a hard lick too.
Yeah, he's riding right there.
He's riding around smooth so far, and then all of a sudden, nothing going on.
Good
Visible
internal
bump or
one.
something.
Good there. Good entry to the corner. A little tight. Oh, there
He
he
just
is.
scraped
Up
the
in-
wall. That's all.
wall.
But didn't
on the
tear
wall.
up
Still on the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, it just kind of stuck him to the wall. There goes the
There goes the bumper.
cover. And
You got the
somewhere
safety
around
barrier.
here,
You got the
somewhere
safety
around
barrier.
here, we're gonna lose a tire, I think.
Oh, there
And
it goes
goes
down.
tire.
The front down tire just falls off. Wow.
What gave this?
That was just crazy. First his bumper fell off, and then his tire just falls off.
Okay then.
Wow. And then he comes in 3-tiring it. Are you kidding?
Well, okay.
So there we go. That's what happened to him. And then he jacked it up on the one side. It put tires on the one side, but didn't put the tire back on the other.
Well, Joe, I don't think they had enough parts for it.
And I'll tell you
He
what.
left the whole half that side on the tracks.
That's crazy. Can get a debris caution. Normally NASCAR's on top of that now. Meanwhile, our leaders on pit road, Smith. Shaughnessy's coming in also. That puts Hand back out front. So about that time for him to come in. They came in around lap 82, so be interesting.
Yeah, lap 81 for Smith there. That's the strategy I said he would do. We'll see if that works for him in the longer run. So that
Now they got to
should
think
put him.
about that third pit stop, though.
Yeah, that should put him in about 120. But I mean, if Jordan Hand is gonna run this 50 strategy, he don't even have to come back in
That's
after
what
he
I'm
pit.
saying. What is going to be the play there at the end? What do you do?
I mean, if you're
Ah.
Shaughnessy and Smith, you kind of need a yellow. That's my thinking. I mean, I don't think we're gonna see a yellow here, though.
Hey, don't jinx it.
I didn't jinx it. I did
It's
not
been a good
jinx it on
solid race so
victory.
far. It's been a good solid race.
Yes, it has. Your closest battle right now, though. That's for the top 5 spot. That's between Nicholas Fuller and the number 4 TRD car.
Shelton.
Benjamin Shelton there in the number 21.
Yeah. You got a solid battle between each other.
Yeah. Got a Ford and a Toyota.
It's a Yoda.
It's a Yoder. It's a Roy Yoda.
I think it's going to come down to a pit strategy style race here if it keeps going like it is.
Yeah, I do believe it is going to come down to strategy, but I mean, if you look beyond Jordan Hand, not about a half a corner back, Aaron Smith is catching him with those newer tires to get back on the lead lap.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem there is, it works now. It works right now. He'll get his lap back, and then when Jordan Hand comes down pit road, he will take over the lead. But later on,
Now, if
when
Smith can
Aaron
get
Smith
far
has to
enough
pit again.
out, if he can get far enough out, maybe he can come in for a splash and go and stay out there in the lead. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out.
I mean, he'd have, like, Hand would have at least 20 or so lap newer tires.
Yeah.
Aaron Smith. More than that.
I think what it needs, the caution needs to fall at the right time for Smith. Now, I think that pit strategy, I think the 50-50 was the right call to do.
I think it is going to be the right call.
Could be wrong, but I've seen wilder things, but again, who knows?
You have Aaron Smith getting his lap back the Winston Cup style way. Under green.
There you go.
He needs a sponsor on that banana mobile.
What are you talking about?
I want Aaron Smith.
Glad they're sponsoring.
I probably should.
Yeah, there you go. Then he'll never be up front.
I want to put a banana on it.
A banana?
Yeah, it's yellow.
You gonna put your face on the banana?
I
Like you're
mean,
gonna
I
be in a
could-
banana suit?
We could do like Corey LaJoy did that one year and put my face on his hood.
That's true. That's true. I liked him trying to jack up his car the other day. Y'all see that video?
No, I
Poor
didn't.
guy, man, he couldn't. It lifted him up in the air. He was trying to jack his car up. It was funny.
No.
I didn't think the jacks were that tough. It's just a jack. A NASCAR jack can't be no different than a normal jack.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's only a 3,400 pound car.
I mean, I can jack up my Cavalier, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The man Hand out front right now, leading it. Underwood here in second. Joshua Mack here in third. Doran fourth. Shelton holding on to fifth. And that's the one thing about green flag stops. It does split the field up here quite a bit.
Yeah, right now, only 10 of them on the lead lap right now. Oubre is the last car on the lead lap. He's in danger of going a lap down, though. How about this, man? Bruce Pearson up in 8th. He started this race 23rd. That was pretty well dead laps.
Yeah, but that pit bull machine.
Yeah, old Bruce Pearson playing it pretty good.
He pitted on lap 46, so he could go pretty good distance here. He might be able to split this thing.
Hey, Bruce Pearson, if he can get past at least lap 100, he could be a shocker here.
Yeah, or get to the lap 100. You know, like I think that's what Hand's looking at, is get to lap 100. Remember, Doran pitted on lap 50 itself, so I'm thinking he's probably going to go lap 100, 101.
Yeah, I'd have to be, if I were a betting man, I'd put bets on Luke Doran going to 101.
That way it would put you in, if there's one green, white checkered, it might help you out.
Yeah, probably could.
But it's going to be
help.
close.
It'd be a stretch.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have enough for a burnout, but as long as you get the win.
Hey, just want the win. I don't care about the burnout. Solid race so far from these guys here tonight.
Yes, it is. Good clean racing. Jordan Hand he took that lead early on in the race and hasn't been challenged.
Yeah, that's what I like so far.
Brian Underwood, one of the guys that were hanging around at the back early race, he's up there at second. That Underwood car. Hal Met Aerospace on the hood. That's a interesting looking collar scheme. Some gradient action on there.
Which one?
The 77 of Brian Underwood.
Well, Pearson's on pit road. We were just talking about him.
Lap 94, I'm not sure.
That's going to be a tough. So Hand right now still out front leading it. He's got a 5.5 second lead. He could save some fuel running this thing to lap 100.
And I don't even know if you really need to. Let's go on board, see if we can't hear any of the throttle input, see if he's trying to maybe save some gas.
It's always freaky to look at their RPM gauges upside down.
Well, that's so they can see it better.
You can see it better.
Well, if he had it flipped the right side up, where your RPMs top out, it'd be hidden behind the steering wheel. So being it upside down, you can tell when you're on the rev limiter for like pit road or whatever. You can see the RPM lights. Or that's the story I hear, anyways.
We had these big shift lights, man, that blinded you every time they turned on. I mean, you know, you could go deer hunting with one of those things when they light up. I'm just telling you, yeah.
Couple lap cars getting one of their laps back. Over Jordan Hand.
On pit road. Where's on pit road? Interesting to see when Doran's going to come down on pit road. Remember, he pitted lap 50. So he stretched this thing to 51, or or does he go to 101, 102? Does he go really far, or what?
I mean, even Tristan Ferris is the same strategy on lap 50. Here comes Brian Underwood. Underwood now in the pits.
Yeah, he was our second place guy. And we'll see if Hand comes in on this lap. This would bring him down. Or does he stay out one more time? If I had to fuel, I'd stay out one more time. But it looks like
he is coming. This will take him over to lap 100 once he crosses the line down pit road.
So if you're Doran, do you go one more lap fast? He's going to take one more lap.
Right. Doran's going to take over the lead here for at least a lap.
If I could go 101, I'd do it.
If you can get the 102, I'd even do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean,
Well, I probably wouldn't do 102 because one whole lap under green with as old tires as he's got, Hand could really close in the gap. If I were Doran, I'd come in now. It looks like he's slowing up to maybe come in.
Like,
Yep, he is.
We know he's going to play this will be his last stop here.
Yeah. That and Ferris. Ferris is coming in with Doran, not too
and
far
Smith's going to take over the lead right now, but with him pitting at lap 80, now it's going to be the interesting of what he's going to do. And I tell you, if I'm Smith, why wouldn't I come in now, top it off with fuel, and go?
I mean, either way, he's still got 20 lap older tires than Jordan Hand's going to have, and everybody else.
Got a 20-second lead over him.
Yeah, but that's gonna go away real quick. 20 lap different tires.
I think he needs a caution at this point. Their pit strategy is going to be based off of that. I want to see it go all the way out green, but weirder things have happened. We've already seen debris on the track and seen one car magically fall apart. Must have been Bubba Wallace driving. I done triggered everything. You're a fan of him, I'm sorry.
I didn't even listen.
Pay attention. Fall asleep over there?
No, I didn't fall asleep. No. Are we going to make fun of me for falling asleep last week?
Corey fell asleep last week.
I usually set an alarm.
He's a young guy, by the way, folks. I'm the old guy up here.
Ah.
All right, I'm the old guy. I'm the one that's got all the health problems and everything. I'm the one man that had brain surgery. He's young, got all the health in the world.
No, I don't.
I mean, wow.
Ah.
You know you don't. Out there living out in the country, man. I seen you trying to wrestle some bears and stuff. I don't want to hear it.
Wrestle some bears. Right.
Oh, man, you smacked a deer the other day because he came up to your front yard.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'll tell you what, good race, though. Aaron Smith still. Shaughnessy and Smith. The pit strategy is just, I don't know what they were thinking on the pit strategy. Obviously hoping for a caution or something.
I think what they were trying to do is get everybody else to come in.
Yeah, maybe fake them out, thinking, hey, look, y'all going to run out of fuel.
Which, I mean, I'm not sure. I wonder if Aaron Smith and Shaughnessy come in, they're going to take tires, and right now they have 7 lap newer tires. Just about 7 lap newer tires. They come in around their 120 area, even they could probably stretch it to 130. I'd split that down the middle, come 125. I mean, you don't want to come in late and not have enough laps to get back up to the lead. But you don't want to come in too early and kill your tires off.
I'm just wondering what strategy they definitely could pull here to get back, or maybe pull this win off.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I don't know. Strategies are weird I'm not the strategy guy anymore.
Me either. I mean, I'm with you. I have no clue.
I've played my cards and strategies before, and I've lost too many races because, caution. Well,
Wow.
okay,
Never mind.
Never mind. Screw the strategy. We are.
Well, there you go. Now that's what Smith wanted, but let's go back on the replay and see what Hamp and just lost it. Bam! Right in the wall. Now let me get this straight. Home dude earlier lost his fender and tire by just scraping the wall. This guy railroads the front wall, and that car stays together. Awesome.
Go.
That's what I said. Wow.
So about
Now
the strategies,
everybody's coming in.
especially the top 10, they're on the lead lap.
Tires are too important here to not come in. I mean, you have got to come in and get tires.
I mean, the ball is in everybody's court. You have got to take tires right now.
If you stay out here, even if you just pit, let's say if Han says, okay, well, I just came in, I don't want to pit. It doesn't matter. Tires are too important here. Because you know Smith and Shaughnessy's coming in. It will only put them back into 10th place if nobody comes in. They're going to run through this field in the last laps. You'd be a sitting duck.
Maybe Luke Doran and Tristan Ferris, they could maybe play the two-tire game here.
Two tires here really loosen that car up a lot.
I mean, they got 10 laps on those tires. I don't know. I mean,
Is
it
you
worth
put four
it?
tires. You put 4 tires on this track. No, it's not worth it. It's not. The gamble's not in, and you can already see everybody coming in because they know that 2 tires at this track, it's just nowhere near worth doing. I'm not saying nobody won't do it, but you're already seeing 4 tires anyways. But it's not worth this track. Now, maybe if this was a Las Vegas or Auto Club or something like that, sure, 2 tires might work out. But you can see, and most everybody up there is going to take 4 tires.
Yeah,
I mean, you just
4
got to have those 4
probably.
tires.
At the back of
But
that
this
car
played
up.
into Smith and Shaughnessy's hands perfect.
Yes, it did. I'm pretty sure that is exactly what Aaron Smith and Lawrence Shaughnessy wanted to see. They needed this yellow. And they came out.
They definitely going to
great
send.
time.
They going to send ham for Thanksgiving.
Well, the other beneficiary of this yellow is Bruce Pearson. Got the lucky dog. The dog car got the lucky dog, Joe.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Operation Sidekick. Pit Bulls helping veterans. Oh, nice. Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
We're in a caution here tonight for the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes here, Kentucky. Presented by Butt Kicker Grid Finder and Next Level. These guys have taken it to the next level, and you want to take your racing to the next level, check out Next Level Racing. It's been a good one. First caution. Now, here's what we always say. Cautions breed caution.
Yeah, typically they do. I mean, we're getting down to it, Joe. We're gonna have less than 40 laps to go when we get back green here. It could get a little exciting on this restart. We could potentially see a few 3 wide, maybe even a 4 wide.
Well, you saw how exciting it was for the first 20, 30 laps of the race.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, the first 20, 30 laps, they were door to door the entire time, and now you only got 11 of them on new tires.
Yep, there you go. It's going to be interesting. What do y'all think out there in the chat world? It's going to be a crazy one on the restart here. You think maybe we're going to get a big one? Maybe like boom, boom?
Yeah, you think we get a big one? Big one.
Could.
Over under. I want everybody out there in the chat. Over under 5 cars involved. right now. I'm going over on the 5. What about you, Joe? If we get a big one, over under on 5.
5 under.
All right. Joe's going under for a big one.
All right, here we go.
Interesting. Here we go. Lights are kicked off on the pace car, hopefully for one last time for the night. About 37 to go. Aaron Smith out where he started the race. Green flag in the air, Aaron Smith. Good launch right there for your 70 machine. That is exactly what Aaron Smith needed to do. Get that gap and get it early.
And it's still, here's the thing though, it is still a little early to get out there and use up all your tires. You still want to be mindful of that, but a good battle going on here for second, third, and fourth is what we saw at the beginning of the race. You got Joseph Mack, Underwood, Hand, Shaughnessy and company, all 2x2.
Oh, Underwood, a little kick out of the rear end there in turn 4. Got to be careful. Cold tires are going to be a little bit slicker.
Yes, it will. And you can see Smith right now. He's coming under fire by Shaughnessy and Mick right behind him, pulling him back in.
Yes, they are. That gap didn't last too long for Aaron Smith as Shaughnessy and Mick Warder right there breathing down his neck. Almost could have gone bad right there. Shaughnessy really sent it in on the high side, thought about it, had to really check up to not push up into the wall. Now Mick Warder's underneath Aaron Smith down in turn number 1. See if he can't get by him, and he's got him clear. Just a little bit. Yep.
Saw this early in the race. Smith right there with him. Shaughnessy up underneath. A good battle up front. We saw these guys do this earlier. Back and forth. Nobody had a clear-cut advantage.
Here comes Jordan Hand. Taking over third, and they are almost 3 wide for the 4th spot.
Whew, close quarter race.
And we've seen this earlier too. Aaron Smith just doesn't have the short run car.
Nope. No.
He'll drop back here. He's back here in 5th. But he did come back up.
That might be good. That might be good on his end. You talk about the short run car. It might be good as long as he maintains with these guys up front. Because he's got time to sit back there and get a long green flag going. But
yeah, I mean.
Right now, he's falling back.
Yeah, we got good 33 to go here. He's got plenty of time to catch back up to the leader, maybe save some tires right now. Use them up right there at the end.
Oh, Warder out front. Shaughnessy in second, Hand in third. Underwood right there in 4th place spot.
Oh, and we got caution number 2 out.
Oh, square around. Bruce Pearson. Let's see what happened to him on the replay back here. Oh, he sent it.
Oh, Squirrel got into the dog.
Squirrel went in there and bit the dog.
Yeah, it's typically the other way around.
Yeah. I'll say something. He went
squirrel.
out there, man, and got him some nuts.
Oh my.
Ouch.
Ain't getting the hand this week.
Ain't lying. Wow.
Okay.
Ouch. And now do you come back in?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, They got tires. They got plenty of tires. They have 3 more in the pits, 2 or 3.
Yeah, Doc, yeah, we jinxed the long green flag run. There you go.
I mean, if you're at the back, come in. Back of the lead lap. Shaughnessy fakes some out. McWhorter goes in hand. Underwood.
I'll tell you, this shows you about really how important those tires are. Why not? I mean, why not come in? There's only, what, about 12, 13 on the lead lap. You still got time. I mean, it's not like it's 10 or 5 to go. So, I don't know.
I mean, we put about 7 or so laps on the tires. I mean, now fans are thinking, well, 7 laps, that ain't very much. Yeah, but it's old Kentucky and it's rough on the surface. It's like a cheese grater. It'll grade those tires down to the spinal on them, cords on them. So, I mean, good call maybe by all those drivers that just came in. 7 laps, that could be a difference.
Yeah, you're right. And you're right there, Doc. I mean, a good 100 lap there on green. So these guys did an outstanding job. I mean, we always say cautions do breed cautions. It's one of those things. Here we go.
Looks to be about only 5 stayed out, 5 of them.
Okay.
So, I mean, the majority of the lead lap cars pitted there. Yeah, top 5 all stayed out under that yellow. All pitted. Your top 5 pitted lap 110.
Shaughnessy stayed out also, and so like you said, the top 5 there, I don't know, that's 10 lap newer tires. If those guys back there can get a good start, they might eat up through that field pretty quick.
Yeah, this could get interesting here. I mean,
well, they might be out of tires, Shaughnessy, but the thing is, I mean, they might be out of tires, but if this thing goes green, how much a 10 lap difference in tires is kind of huge on a track like this.
Shaughnessy, are you texting and driving?
He is. He's out there texting.
Oh my God. Shaughnessy, I want you to just gap the field right here on the restart. Just get a 10-second gap.
We can do that. That would be nice. What he does not want to see is McWhorter, Underwood, any of those guys get clear of the 3 or 4 that are behind him. Because if they do, then uh-oh, trouble.
You better be blocking here, Shaughnessy. They're gonna be up on you real quick.
Oh, that's Shaughnessy.
Yeah, Shaughnessy texting and driving from the lead here, folks.
Yeah,
not something I'd recommend, but
I know, it's almost like drinking and driving.
whatever works, right? I mean, unless you're under
so
yellow.
where we're interested in watching is going to be around about the 5th, 6th place spot here with Joshua Mick, Bosket and company. 'Cause they're the ones on those newer tires, and now's the time when they got to do it. Wreck at lap 132, mark my work.
Okay,
So in other words, you're gonna wreck. You're gonna wreck.
Yeah, if you're involved in it, you're accusing yourself here.
That's right, man. Come on now.
Don't tell
But we
people
don't
when
want to
you
see a
want to
caution.
wreck.
We want it to go green the rest of the way. We want it to go green.
Pace car is in. Hopefully for one last time, Shaughnessy out front. He gets a good launch.
He
But
does.
we seen it out there in Smith the last restart, and Smith wasn't able to hold it. See if Shaughnessy can do it.
See, here comes Joshua, and this is exactly what those guys up front don't want to see. Is Joshua just coming through the field? He's already up in 4th place.
Yeah, he's done past a couple of cars that started in front of him. He's working underneath Nicholas Fuller right now. May take a lap for his fresh rubbers to kick in, but once they kick in, it might be a good night.
Yeah, done deal. And again, he can sit back there and save a little bit and watch those guys use theirs up.
Now, what he doesn't want to do is get too close to a guy and
get in a wreck.
Get in a wreck.
This is a tough place to pass. This is a very tough track to pass.
Kind of forcing his way in there underneath of Nicholas Fuller. Fuller did move up the track for him there.
You already see up front, man, Smith is climbing on the back door. Shaughnessy.
McWhorter, a little push, a little loose out of turn 2 there, has to save it, keeps it
That's
in
those
the
new
gap,
tires helping him out there.
Yeah, if he was on any older tires, that was going to go around. He's still a little loose down in turn 3 and 4.
Here comes Underwood, too. Remember, he's on newer tires.
Yeah, Underwood. They're trying to capitalize here. I mean, they got the lap count. They can get there. They can get there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then they've got the tires to do it. Shaughnessy right now is just praying something blows up behind him. You can see Joshua right now just driving to the inside of Smith.
Yeah, McWhorter right there underneath of Smith down in turn 3 and 4. Not clear out of 4. They'll stay door to door as they come down the front stretch to the start-finish line, lap 128 here. That's what Shaughnessy needs to have happen. Those two get into it. McWhorter clear of Smith now.
Yep.
Smith going to battle back underneath and McWhorter down the back chute.
Here comes Underwood. Underwood and Doran. Remember, they're all on newer tires. They're right there, too.
Now, if you're Shaughnessy, you got to look
Shaughnessy's going, all right. And look at the tires there. He is eating up the back bumper of Shaughnessy.
Yeah, McWhorter kind of forced Shaughnessy to run up high down here in turn 2. Now, Shaughnessy will have the momentum down the back stretch. Maybe gap back ahead of McWhorter if he can clear him to go block on the inside. That's what he almost have to have done there. McWhorter
just does not have the tires to hold down.
Now, Brian Underwood looking on the back bumper. Shaughnessy there. If Underwood can't get up there to the lead.
There's Hand. He's back in the 6th place spot.
Making it 3 wide just about between him, Doran, and Smith. And I mean, it is a 3-car battle for the lead right now. Look at Brian Underwood underneath him, McWhorter.
You got 20 to go.
20 to go. It's getting real right now. The intensity is kicked up into overdrive. Oh, that was a block from McWhorter right there to get to the inside down the tri-oval. Here comes Shaughnessy back underneath of Brian Underwood down turn number 1.
You got Hand coming into mix 2 in the 4th place spot. You got Smith up there and Doran. It's anybody's ball game right now.
Somebody sneezes, gets a little loose, something happens, and there's going to be some flip-flop.
Appreciate it, Nick. Man, as always, it is some great racing. These guys doing an outstanding job up front. I mean, this is definitely bringing it. We got about 19 to go here at Kentucky under the light. Our WOSCRL Stars and Stripes League here, presented by Butt Kicker, Grid Finder, Next Level. And what a race up front.
Good racing right now. Under 20 to go. It's between Underwood and McWhorter up front. Underwood on the back bumper. McWhorter down turn number 3.
I don't know if McWhorter's got this thing in the bag. I mean, Underwood's there.
I mean, we seen it early in the race. McWhorter was only able to hold on to the lead for about 20 or so laps. So, I mean, if he cooks his tires like he did early race, It could be a story here. Somebody else
Hand's having a little
one.
hard time getting around Shaughnessy right here for the third place spot.
Trying to make a little bit of side draft on Shaughnessy might not
for
be
the
the
lead.
best idea. Underwood underneath of McWhorter. Turn 3 and 4, it's a little harder to get runs on the bottom than it is the high side. See it right there, McWhorter, a little bit better.
And it's tough even on the inside going in 1 and 2, because you'll see them right here. You see how they're one groove up, and the guy that might have to go down low way, they're going way low down. On the problem is that car wants to shoot straight up the track. And whoa, right there, Underwood had to turn that thing hard right.
Yes, he did. That was a hard left-hander, not to get her into the wall. Just about half a car length ahead. Here comes Jordan Hand right in the picture. 3-car battle. They're door to door for the lead. Lap 135 here.
That's going to be interesting. Who pulls this thing off here tonight? Kentucky brings about some good racing so far. Look at this. We're riding along with Hand, and we just saw that Underwood's car push almost up into McWhorter.
Yep, Underwood had to get out of the gas not to push up in McWhorter. Now move Jordan Hand up to second place. Wow. Underwood falls back to third.
Meanwhile, Shaughnessy's hanging on the fourth. He's got Doran right there to contest with, but these top 3 guys, they are right on top of each other.
Yep. Luke Doran can get around Shaughnessy. He might be able to put himself in the picture for the lead.
Remember back when we were talking about Hand and hit the pit strategy? Well, now that went out the door, but now he's back up again here, seeing if he can't win this thing.
And you seen it early in the race where Jordan Hand took the lead and just gapped him. We got a caution.
Nick Fuller. Go back on the replay here, see what happened to Nick. Yeah, a little help. Yeah, boom, into the wall.
Damn,
hard.
a little bit of help from Tristan Ferris.
Tore that Toyota machine up. Then somebody clipped the back end of it.
Oh, that was Don Francisco right
wow. There. Okay, do you come in the pit for tires now?
Well, like Shaughnessy said, he said those drivers that pitted the last time are out of tires.
Shaughnessy, if I'm Shaughnessy, I'm coming in for tires.
If I'm Smith, I'm coming in for tires. I mean, anybody that pitted lap 110, you were coming in right now.
Yeah, because if every one of those guys from 5th on back come in, at least you're going to come out in 5th place spot. And we've seen tires, the benefit of tires.
There you see it. Shaughnessy, Smith, Ferris.
And it looks like everybody that pitted on lap 120 stayed out, so that's 8 drivers. Everybody at back in has come in. So this is going to be interesting.
You're going to have 4 of them on fresh tires here against 8. And that's 20 lap different tires there.
Yeah.
They came in 120, we're on lap 140. I mean, Aaron Smith right now, he's like, thank God I saved the tires.
There's two things we got to do. You got to do here. It being Smith and Shaughnessy and all. 1, you've got the fast tire. 2, you've got to get to the field and get clear as fast as you can, but you've got to be careful doing it because you don't want to get caught up in a wreck yourself, because you're going to be pretty faster than a lot of these guys on the track.
Yeah, if you're Smith, Shaughnessy, and Ferris, you got to get around drivers of almost 20 lap older tires.
Right. So you got to be very careful doing it, and by being careful doing it, like you said, don't wreck.
Don't wreck and don't cause a wreck. And I mean, right now, almost for Shaughnessy, he's got to pass 1 car per lap. And that includes Aaron Smith that he's got to pass. I don't think Aaron Smith is going to make it easy for Shaughnessy.
No.
Nah. Shaughnessy, I think your best bet right now would be follow Aaron Smith to the front and then get him on the white flag.
Absolutely.
Be a good one, though.
Yeah, I'm with you, Doc. We'll have to see how this one plays out. I don't know how it's going to play out. The way these restarts have been, it's been crazy.
I mean, the way they raced for the lead all night long, I don't think it's going to be two separate battles here. You're going to have the guys trying to get up front, and then everybody up front is going to be battling for the lead, going 3 wide for it. Is this the moment we see our 4 wide, Joe?
Could be. Yeah. I mean, you're still going to have, 10 laps to go here?
Yep, we're going to have 10 to go here when we go back green.
You still got to be mindful of that. I mean, you're sitting back here 8th and 9th. You got to be urgent to get to the field, but you got to be careful getting to the field because these guys up front, they're not going to give an inch either. They're going to try to win. Then if anybody spins the tires in front of you, you got to watch out for that too.
Watch the tire spin. Watch the other drivers. Don't hit anybody. Do not be too aggressive, but you got to be real aggressive at the same time. Aaron
I know
Smith
it's counterproductive there a little bit, ain't it?
Yeah.
Lights off on the pace car. We're going back green.
Hopefully for one last time. A quarter at the point with Jordan Hand on his outside. Pace car pulls in. A quarter. Already on the loud pedal. That's kind of what he needed. Get a little bit of a gap here.
Oh, the hot spot's going to be back here with Smith and Shaughnessy. Do they got enough time? Do they got enough car to bring it to the front? You see Smith utilizing the top lane right now.
And that's kind of where he started, was up top. He's going to have to make advantage of the momentum on the high side. He gets around Bruce Pearson there. Now he sets his sight on Nick Bobby. Close contact, Ooh. Nick Bobby.
That's what I'm talking about. That'll wake you up.
If you were asleep, you're awake now.
Smith right now is kind of slicing and dicing through the fields. What he's got to do.
Yes, that is what he's got to do. Get up there. He's around the slower cars. Now he's catching up to the fast 4 up front.
Yep, Underwood, Doran, and Hand.
Wrapped on Smith.
But Smith, remember earlier on, he was falling back. Well, he's had these cautions fall the right way. He could be the sleeper man here.
Mr. Hollywood in the banana mobile.
And he was the one we were talking about earlier, was on that wild pit strategy early on. So he's going 3 wide here to take it to a 4th place spot.
Yeah, he kind of pushed there down in 1 and 2. Might have not been what he wanted to do there. Look at this. We are wrecking Benjamin Shelton around.
Oh, man. We saw it there live, too. Looks like Shaughnessy just ran up on the back of him. Maybe Shelton just, that was a product of newer tires versus older tires a little bit. Well, at this caution right here, probably is not what Joshua wanted to see or Joseph wanted to see out front. Because now it's going to book the field up, and it's going to put Smith and Shaughnessy right there near him on another restart. I think they wanted this thing to go green because Smith wasn't making up ground. He was making up ground, but not fast like. Still had a couple cars to pass.
And now Smith will have the inside row for the restart when we go back green. That's going to help out Smith a little bit. Seems the inside lane is preferred groove for restarts. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. Underwood gets side by side with Jordan Hand.
Now, what these guys in front want to see is Shaughnessy and Smith race each other.
Yeah. I mean, this should put us around maybe a 3-lap shootout. Somewhere around there. Don Squires getting the lucky dog. That'll put us 15 cars on the lead lap.
Be interesting.
Now, that little green flag run there, I know that was only 3 laps or so. 4 laps, but 4 laps. Get a little heat cycle up in those tires for Aaron Smith and Lauren Shaughnessy. That might help. That might just help him. McWhorter, though, he's got to be careful. He is, I mean, he's got to get a good jump on Jordan Hand. And then if Smith and Shaughnessy get up there, he has got to play a little bit of blocking.
All right, here we go. Be about what, 5 to go here?
Well, the lights are still on. We're on lap 146. We're 5 to go right now. We'll get to 4 to go when we come back around. Should go back green with 3. 3-lap dash to the finish here at Old Kentucky. Rough Kentucky. Okay, I had to say, I'm going to say it once this broadcast. I've been wanting to call it Bumpy Tucky.
Bumpy Tucky.
There you go, because it's so bumpy.
The old one is. The new one, they say is a lot smoother.
Yeah, it is. Here at Bumpy Tucky. McWhorter just out front, man. Thinking on it. He's a thinking.
Yeah, what does Joseph do here? You know, going through his mind to hold these guys off.
Get out front. Get a gap.
Yeah, true. Yeah. That's the only thing you can do, huh?
Should see the lights shut off on the pace car as we cross through the line. And we do. Lights are off.
3 to go when they cross the line. Go to green.
Not a green-white checker yet. We still burn up through some green-white checkers. Do we see a wreck? I mean, cautions breed cautions.
All right, here we go. Gonna be 3 to go when they go green. Essentially, a mini green-white checker.
Yeah, basically. Aaron Smith, now he's kind of in an advantage spot, being on the bottom if he can get a good restart. Then again, yep. Shaughnessy up top, he can use the momentum if he can get around them into the corners.
Yeah, it is.
Either way, I mean, they both have a good advantage. Newer tires, we can see a 4-wide pass here, Jeff. Well, I think we're going to see a 4-wide.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. Pace cars in, going green.
Green flag, green flag.
Start by everybody, too. Clean.
Yeah, good start there. Aaron Smith making short work over Luke Doran. That inside lane helping him out. Brian Underwood kind of holding off Aaron Smith. This is what McWhorter wants to see, is Smith and Shaughnessy get held up by Underwood and Doran.
He does, as they're coming into turn number 3 and 4. Take the white flag and 1 to go. Presented by Bailey's Auto Parts here. Getting very close now. One more time around here.
It's 2 to go.
2 to go.
Or two to go.
He's gonna have one more lap or two more laps to try to get it done, but this is what they want to see: Shaughnessy and Smith battling.
Yeah, this is what McWhorter needed, was these guys that just get caught up in traffic. But Jordan Hand, though, he's coming.
Car
He's coming.
around.
McWhorter.
Caution's
we
gonna
got
be
caution.
out. Wow.
Oh, we're going into overtime, ladies
We
and
are.
gentlemen. Oh boy.
Underwood. Wow, just got caught up in that one.
Underwood and Ferris.
Joshua's probably thinking to myself, you gotta be kidding me. I got to that white flag. I had this one.
Oh no! Now,
Oh,
I mean, really, Aaron Smith and Shaughnessy, they really didn't move up through the field.
that's what I'm saying. That's what Joseph's
Yeah.
probably thinking about, going, y'all gotta be kidding me, guys. If I would have just got to the white flag, Shaughnessy and Smith was nowhere around. They would have ran out of time trying to get up there.
Jordan Hand, though, he was catching McWhorter.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
had a
right
fight
now,
with him that I had with the other guys with the new tires.
right now, though, Shaughnessy, he'll have the outside second row for the green light checker. That might be more help than Aaron Smith being third row inside.
Yeah, Shaughnessy right now probably has got the better starting position here. And pretty much he's going to have to just dive down in turn 1 and 2 and pray that those tires.
Basically. Going into overtime, one attempt at a green light checkered, so we're either going to get a yellow and finish this thing under a yellow, which we hope we don't see under yellow finish. Or we get the one to go, and once they take the white flag, they could just go to war here. Somebody ain't going to get a turkey this week.
Oh,
They're gonna have to eat-
somebody ain't getting no Christmas gift.
Yeah, holidays are coming up. Somebody ain't gonna get a Christmas card.
Speaking of holidays, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. We're off next week here for the WOSCRL League. And so definitely want to give a shout out to all the family members out there. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving and with the family. And if you're eating a turkey or ham, I like ham. Whatever you're eating, go ahead, stuff yourself and have fun. I'm going to be off that day and probably play some video games.
You're gonna have a turkey hangover the next day.
I'm not a big turkey. I like ham.
Okay, a ham hangover.
I got ham. Yep, I got.
I eat both.
But we do got a turkey. We already got a turkey. But I got a ham. And beans and hamburger. I love some
Turkey
beans and hamburger.
stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy. You ever eat
Beans
a
and
turkey
hamburger, man.
heart?
That's what I like.
You ever eat the turkey heart?
There ain't nobody eat no turkey heart, man. What?
See, man, look,
that already proves right there, Corey, man, is some backwoods guy hanging out up in the hills somewhere. I'm surprised his internet even worked.
I can't believe you don't eat turkey heart, man. Turkey heart, and then you gotta
Really?
eat the neck too. That's my favorite part.
Hey,
is the neck, the heart.
don't blame
and the
me.
liver.
There's not many people out there that are willing to commentate. I had to get somebody that was kind of weird. Turkey heart. Go out there in the comments, man. Eat turkey heart.
Yeah, I
on
want to know
Thanksgiving.
this. I want to know who all eats the heart and the neck and the liver.
I
of the
don't.
turkey.
I eat a breast, maybe. I don't know. Turkey to me is dry. That's why I like ham.
It is a little dry.
I like chicken.
Have you ever had a chicken heart?
No, there ain't nobody have it, man. See, ain't nobody eat no weird stuff like that. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you done ran off everybody watching the race now. I'd have a green white checkered here. We get set to go green.
Oh
Man, I
they
tell
are
you what.
gotta get green.
Lord of mercy.
Oh my goodness! You'd think we were on different sides of the country.
Probably so. You live down there, I don't know.
I live up here in
grounds.
Ohio. You live there in North Carolina, Joe.
But Nick said he loved the Nick, so there you go. I mean, he
There you go.
Nick.
I agree with you, Nick.
Shaughnessy's not sure about that, Corey. I'm with you, Shaughnessy. I'm a little. All right, well, pace cars in. We got green-white checker coming up here. Temp number 1. So can Joseph hold him off? Or is it going to be Han, Doran, or Shaughnessy stealing the show here? Pace cars in, green flag.
Green, white, checkered.
Joseph doesn't get the start he wanted, but he just a little bit out front. That's what he needs. Oh, we got a car up in the air. That's Squares, and he looked like a squirrel flying. Let's go back on the replay and see what happened. Holy cow, that car shot. Oh, it was just a little checkup, and the next thing you know, dead squirrel on the track.
The flying squirrel.
You ain't lying, he was a flying squirrel. Well, how many attempts we got here? 2?
We only had one.
I'm saying we got 3 total.
We only had one attempt.
But I'm saying, do we have 3 total?
No, we just had one.
Oh, we only have 1?
Yeah, so
Well, then it's over. Well,
It's
Joseph
over.
is going. Thank you, flying
He's like,
squirrel.
the flying squirrel.
He's going to
is
send him
coming
a
in.
squirrel for Thanksgiving. Ann's going to come home in second. Shaughnessy's going to come out of this in third. What a finish to this race, though. It was a good race, all in all, though. Guys did an outstanding job all night long.
Yes, they did. Joseph McWhorter in that number 32. They'll
Wow.
go around under yellow. Not the way I wanted to see it in, but
Hey, that's all right. Said McWhorter, the man, going to be winning this one here tonight. Good finish. Good finish. A good solid run for these guys. Still going to give a shout out to that one to go by Bailey's Auto Parts there, but caution came out beforehand.
hey, you're one to go and 2 to go. Well, it's your one to go.
That's right. There you go. You kind of
There you
confusing folks.
There they go. Gorder, officially your winner.
Winner. Nice race tonight. Had a long green flag run, a couple cautions there at the end, but all in all, solid race for these guys. Wait for a couple of them to jump up here and get a word in with them. Shaughnessy and all. Go. Again, like I say, want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Early one, that is. Bring him second place man Han here, and let's get a word with him, Corey.
Hey there, Jordan. You get a copy on me?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, you got third or second right there at the end there. Under yellow. How was your race?
That was a good one, man. I really felt like I had a pretty dang good car, to be honest with you. I wish that 3 cautions ago, I wish it would never came out and kept green. But, you know, that happens. It's fun, though.
Yeah, man. It looked pretty fun, and you definitely had a quick car. What about that strategy that you had planned out?
Oh, I got to blame my crew chief there, Brian Underwood. I told him, I said, we probably shouldn't pit early. We should save the tires. I have a feeling there's going to be a caution late. And he said, nah, man, we're going to go green. And man, that's what happened. Hey, we should have saved the tires. But, hey, man, like I said, it was a good race.
Yeah, you live and you learn. You got anybody you like to thank tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank my sponsors, Lowe's. It was awesome. Thank you for letting me drive, and thank you guys for putting on a great race.
There you have it, folks. The number 88 of Jordan Hand comes in second.
Yeah, it is. Let's bring up third place man Shaughnessy here with almost stole it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey, Lawrence, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got you, Corey. What's up, buddy?
Well, man, third place probably not as high up as you'd hope there. How was your race?
Race was good. Decided I'd stick with that 70 on strategy. He hasn't been wrong yet. He does a great job. Aaron does. I hate that he finished where he did, but Yeah, it was a good race. The strategy worked out. I had a feeling a caution was going to come, and I actually called it. I was crossing the line and said, we need a caution right now when that first one came out.
Yeah.
So we'll take it, and it was a good car. The setup sucked, but I found something in the brake bias and corner entry that worked.
Yeah, you definitely caught the cautions at the right times. You got anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Of course, always. The boys over there at Highside Motorsports, Alan, had a tough night, had some internet issues. The sponsors, Bumper Thumper, Traction Compound, RTD, RaceToolsDirect.com, B&K, Root Beer Stand, Competition Auto Body, all the people that support us week in and week out. My mom, who forewent watching this stream tonight for a Caps hockey game, and I think they might be winning, so I guess it's worth it. And you guys for putting on a great show, as always. Skylar for putting on a fun league. And all the guys that raced up front. We were on different strategies, and we were racing hard, and when it came down to it, we raced clean. So that was a lot of fun. Got to apologize to Ben Shelton. I did everything I could to stay out of him. And turn 3 there, fresher tires. It's one of those deals, but yeah, that's about it.
There you have it, folks. Your third place driver, Lawrence Shaughnessy, in the number 9.
Hey, no doubt. Like you said, coming home in third. Well, this guy, man, was able to hold them all. Joseph, join the booty cake.
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you what, you was able to hold them off up there. What was going through your mind on those last couple cautions? Was you a little worried?
I mean, a little bit, but I mean, I kind of figured that's the way it was going to play out. My crew chief and I were talking there before, that last caution where we pitted, and we both decided that we'd much rather pass 5 cars than try to pass 10 or more cars and try and get back to the lead. So I think that's what worked out. I mean, man, we struggled there on the long runs, and the short run was exactly what I needed, and being able to control the restarts is exactly what I needed, and we were just able to pull it off tonight. I mean, nice to be on the other end of what happened last weekend with a failed green-white check.
Yeah, well, now, I got to ask now, with the cautions coming out, was you worried? Because this place is hard on tires. Those guys had newer tires. I mean, Shaughnessy and I, was you worried maybe that they might catch up?
Yeah, I mean, eventually they were going to if it went green. I think even if we stayed green, I think we would have been fine. It probably would have been a little bit tough, but I mean, with only 10 to go, whenever the caution came out, I think we would have been fine. You don't really know unless it happens that way. But I mean, I just wanted to have a good points night tonight. Being missing the first 2 races of the season, and trying to make it in the playoffs. So this is what we needed tonight, was just a good points night. And we were able to have a really good points night with a win.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, hey, you can't get no better than that. And like you said, putting it in victory lane here in the lights at Kentucky, definitely a good race overall. You got anybody you want to thank for the win, though?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank my crew chief, Jonathan Smith, Danny Lawson, who was helping spotting tonight and keeping track of everything. I want to thank Red Camel Racing. They're an amazing partner of mine for this season. We actually just signed a contract for a second season. Really excited to have them on next year as well. I want to thank Reaper Speed Labs, Driven Motorsports. I want to thank Soda Guys, Fantastic Sam's, everybody that supports me week in and week out. I want to thank you guys for putting on a good broadcast and this league for really doing an amazing job. I mean, 108 laps before the first caution comes out. I mean, how could you complain with that?
Oh, absolutely. It definitely was outstanding, and you guys did an outstanding job tonight. Hey, again, congratulations on that win there, Joseph.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the next race. I know that next week we have a Thanksgiving, so I wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and everybody be safe whenever you're out traveling this upcoming holiday, and eat a lot of food.
There you go. You have it. Joseph coming home tonight here in Victory Lane. Well, I'll tell you what, Corey, what a race it was. We had some long green flag runs, pit strategies, a few cautions there at the end, but all in all, what a way to end.
Yeah, it was a good race altogether. Good green flag runs, mix of drama there at the end. That's what fans want to see right before they go get a hangover on turkey.
Absolutely. And like you said, I hope everybody enjoyed the race. For myself and everyone here at the WOSCRL League, For myself, have a good night, and everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.